Hey, I didn't see you there. I was just walking by my desk and I was like, oh, hey, there's a camera there. So I might as well walk up to this microphone and talk to you as if this was totally not staged. You like that, huh? Welcome to the video. In this, I am going to teach you manese, not mayonnaise. Manese. This video is mostly geared towards the ladies out there. So, any of my guy followers that watch my videos, this isn't really directed to you, but you'll probably appreciate me speaking out for your better half. So, the main thing in this video is understanding your dude. A lot of guys don't understand women, and a lot of women don't understand men. So, I'm going to break down in this video series, and there will be more after this, of what words mean when men say them. And today's topic is going to be, I'm fine. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a simple statement, very dismissive, and usually it means we do have something wrong. There is something wrong, but we don't want to say what it is. It's very kick the can down the road, please leave me alone, I'm going to suffer in my silence kind of statement. And guys across the board say this, especially if you're married, if you're in a relationship. Women, you are very good at picking up body language. You have eyes like a hawk when it comes to it. Us guys, we sometimes forget what we look like. You know, we're walking around in our meat suits like cavemen. But there's subtleties that we give away. You know, we have body language. Our bodies, if you're not aware, give away what's going on up here. Whether you're, biting the inside of your mouth, you're frowning your eyebrows. You can't see because I got these glasses on, but furrow your eyebrows, right? Tighten the jaw. Like, you can look at someone and really kind of see what's going on with them, right? And what happens a lot of the times is, if you're a guy, you got shit going on in your head, and you're thinking about something, or something is bothering you, and it's just playing and repeat, you're going to give away what's going on up here. Not verbally, but with your body. And that's why women pick up on it so easily. So if you have a girlfriend or a wife, and they just feel, they see it, that's one, they see it. They see the body language. It's like, you okay? Something's wrong? Like, what's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm fine. Right? Your body language is giving them the signal that something's not right, and they're going to ask questions. The other thing is, and we're going to get super chill, man, like, West Coast vibing, but your vibe will give it away too. You could fake things all you want, but women are very good at picking up vibes. And if you got a vibe that is like, you're mad, something's wrong, you're pissed off, guess what? They're going to smell that. They're going to be like, I got... There's something wrong here. There's something wrong. And they're going to ask you. So, that was kind of focused, actually. I was kind of describing for men how women pick it up. Because for most of the time, we're just like, how does she know something's wrong? It's like, well, it's not a fucking Scooby-Doo mystery, my friend. You're giving it away with your body language and your vibe. It's pretty straightforward, right? But to get back to the focus for you ladies out there, when a guy says he's fine, and he's very dismissive about it, and you ask him again, he's going to fortify more. He's going to be even more reserved. Sometimes men have something that bothers them, right? And will say, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. Now, if you keep harping on that, and you keep asking and asking and asking, it makes it worse. And it can induce a fight, because then a guy will just get to a boiling point, and then not really say what's bothering him in a good way. Now, I'm not saying that it's okay for a guy to just bottle things up and not communicate. No, not by any means. But sometimes guys will just say they're fine, and it could be something minuscule. They could have just had a shitty day at work, and they really don't want to talk about it. Sometimes as men, when we dealt with something all day, especially work or dealing with people, we don't even want to think about it. We don't even want to waste our breath talking about what the hell we just spent 90% of our day doing, right? We just want to put it in the back of our mind. So that's usually where our mindset is. We don't want to talk about it. If it's a real big deal, we'll talk about it. But here's the tricky thing. And ladies, if you understand this, it will be like a superpower. You will have your guy would appreciate this, that you understand this aspect. And it is. Sometimes when men have things that are bothering them, they'll be quiet. They might say they want to be like, I don't want to talk about it. And they're kind of reserved. But in a weird way, they still want someone there. So if your man is like having some things in his mind, and he's like saying the I'm fine statement, but you kind of just like keep to yourself and quiet, but near him, unless he says otherwise, like, hey, I need some personal space, he'll actually appreciate that. Because it's like this, it's a really strange thing that we do. We don't want to talk about things, but we still want some kind of presence near us that makes us feel loved. Because men so often just hold things and internally figure them out. For majority of the time, usually speaking things out, it's not the first thought that comes to our mind. That's why communication is the first thing that comes up where we're like, oh yeah, I just woke up and I'm a great communicator. Honestly, I will admit I am not the best, and I am working on it as a man. I will be honest and admit it. And I will say, a huge percentage of guys are very poor communicators. And if you learn how to communicate better and work on it, not saying it's going to be an overnight success process, you will make a lot of mistakes. It will suck. But if you do learn how to communicate, it will make your life, relationships, your marriage a lot easier. But not every guy is going to be aware of that, right? And, you know, if he's a guy watching this channel, he will be. Gotcha, fellas. But if you got your guy, ladies, and he's saying that I'm fine and he just seems quiet, step one, just don't keep pushing him. Be present there. Don't, if he says otherwise, like, hey, I need some personal time, okay, give him space. But just be aware and just like, you're good with vibes. Give him that vibe, that loving vibe of just your presence, of being there. And if he still has that thing bothering him, he will eventually open up and talk to you about it. But it's kind of like a clam. It's going to be closed, it's going to be tight, and then slowly going to open up, and then open up. That's kind of how guys are when things are bothering us. We're not going to immediately just be like, pow, right? Unless we're, it's something very, like, big, or we're really angry about something. But for the most part, it's kind of like a slow process to really open up. It's like a trust thing, I guess. And if you're just present and you give that loving vibe, they will get over it too. For the most part, sometimes as men, when we're quiet, we're just internally in our mind just solving the puzzle that's bothering us, solving the issue, or whatever the hell's going on. And for the most part, we do figure it out and get past it. Like, I could tell you time after time where I had things going on in my head or just that bothered me, But all they needed was processing time. And that's something you have to understand. Guys, ladies, guys, men, we can tend to be quiet. And sometimes when we are quiet, we are just trying to process things in our mind. It's nothing negative towards you. We're not unhappy and nothing like that. We're simply got the computer behind our eyes just going. And for the most part, if you're patient and give them that time, we get over it. It's not a big deal anymore. We're just like, oh, okay, cool. Now I don't have to think about that anymore. Or we snap out of it and we're like, oh, shit, you know what? I'm out of work. I'm with my girl. Why am I going to worry about this shit? And then we get happy and we get into the back to normal, so to speak. So this is just a little insight. When your guy says, I'm fine, I don't want to talk about it, that's what's going on for us, for the most part. If you found this video useful, please leave a comment below. And hey guys, leave some comments below too. Let me know if this kind of sounds like something you dealt with, or talk about some similar things that you deal with that you would like videos about or advice on. I'm happy to help. I'm here to help because I love y'all. So please subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next video.